Opinions and stories around the game we love, told by your favorite storytellers. Stay up to date with all things cricket. Subscribe to Cricbuzz's YouTube channel and press that bell icon now.
India posted a competitive total of 229. Then their spinners went to work and they were able to take away 2 crucial points against Bangladesh. If you missed any of the action, tune in now to Cricbuzz. India won the toss and Mithali Raj knew from the previous game that this pitch was going to turn, hence why she dropped Meghna Singh and brought in Poonam Yadav. It must be great to have someone of that ilk just sitting on the bench to be able to bring her in and have an impact based on the conditions. But first they needed to score runs, and the great thing for the Team India is that Smriti Mandhana and Shafali Verma joined back again at the top and they were able to score runs quickly and freely. The fact that they put on 74-run partnership is really good, and it will hold them in good stead as they move forward. However, there was a little bit of a wobble when they lost 3 wickets for no runs. Yastika Bhatia was at the other end. She scored another half century. Wasn't able to capitalise on it. That's probably one thing that she'll need to improve. And whilst her and Harmanpreet Kaur struggled to rotate the strike in that middle period, and Harmanpreet Kaur ran out, then you bring in Pooja Vastrika and Sneh Rana. And what do? They are able to capitalise exactly what they did against Pakistan. So India posted 229. In comes the second innings, turned to the bowlers, and very quickly India turned to spin. Rajeshwari Gaikwad bowling the second over. Bangladesh were only able to score 19 runs in the first 10 overs, the worst power play we've seen so far in this edition of the Women's World Cup. All bowlers played a role. Great to see Sneh Rana picking up 4 wickets, Julian Goswami, Pooja Vastrika, everyone, even Poonam Yadav as well picked up wickets. So in the end, India won comfortably, albeit they didn't bowl them out early, but they bowled them out for a low total, and that will be good for their net run rate. India throughout this tournament has tried to figure out what they're doing at the top order. Do they open with Shafali? Do they not? Do they open with Yastika? Do they put Mithali at 3? I think maybe they've settled on their top 3. Shafali Verma, Smriti Mandhana and Yastika Bhatia are the ones that India need to stay with. They seem to be going well. I think it's the future for India as well. Whilst Mithali Raj would have been disappointed that she didn't score runs, we know that she's not that far away. She scored that 60-odd against Australia. So hopefully for her and the team, she's able to do exactly that. The other thing we learned is that if Christchurch, where India head next, starts to turn a little bit, all of a sudden India become really dangerous just because they've got quality spinners that land the ball in perfect places. Plus, I was so happy to see a really attacking field. I love the short leg, a leg slip. I wonder who's doing that. I think it's Ramesh Powell. He's made them attack. And if Christchurch turns, Hagley Oval, then watch out. India are a huge chance to firstly go into the semi-finals, but also to another final. Yastika Bhatia is so young, yet stayed cool, calm and collected when things weren't going quite right. Comes in at the score at 74, loses those wickets, and she's watching at the other end. And she literally ensured that she gave India a platform. That is why she is the best performer for me. She's got some maturity. We've seen that she can go big. She can play her shots quite freely. But when the situation and the context is required for her just to pull it back, that's exactly what she did. And she did it today, because today was a big game for India. They had to win. They were expected to win. And they needed to get off to a good start with the bat. Impact player is becoming the player that I love the most now, almost my favourite, Sneh Rana. First comes in with the bat, moves around the crease, great partnership right at the end with Pooja Vastrika. And then I loved her bowling. I loved the field placements. I love how she attacks the stumps. I love how she wants to get into the contest. She is a huge impact player, and the Indian side look a completely different team with her coming in. She's just got something about her. She's a real competitive edge, and that is a great thing for Team India. Moment of the day, For me, it's Shafali Verma finding the boundaries. 6 fours and 1 6. And a smile on her face. She is going to be, whilst her innings was important for this match against Bangladesh, that innings will be huge in the context of how India go and progress throughout this tournament. That's why I put that down as the moment of the day, because her scoring runs, she's the X factor. She's the one that can take an attack apart. They've got a big game against South Africa, so her feeling a little bit confident, feeling good about what she's doing is a huge win for India. One game to go for India, and it's a big one. It's South Africa, and both teams moved to Christchurch. Both teams wouldn't have played at Christchurch as well, and it means that last fixture, everybody will be watching. No doubt there'll be some other teams relying on another performance. It is going to be a huge game. You don't want to miss any of the action. So thanks for joining us here on Cricbuzz.